Hello everybody, on one of my latest videos, there was an interesting comment around when is the right time to shift into managerial roles. Well, I found this comment interesting because a lot of us aspire to get into those managerial roles sooner rather than later. Then the first answer that we need to know before even thinking about these managerial transition is, what does a manager do in the corporate world? There are two aspects to managerial roles. Number one is people management. Number two is technical outcome management. In the people management space, you are responsible for the career outcomes of a few individuals. Let's say it could be, hey, their upskilling plan. What are the 4 or 5 people below you? How are you thinking to upskill them? The second could be their bench plan. Bench plan means, hey, they are not assigned to any project. What are you making them do at work? The third thing could be their compensation plan. What and how is their performance over the last few months, and what should be their salary hike percentage? You are also looking at their leave plan, and you are looking at everything for that particular employee beyond the technical outcome. So that shifts us into the second space, which is managing the technical outcomes as well. In the consulting world, technical outcomes means, hey, are you doing data analysis? Are you doing any PowerPoint presentation? Well, if you are a manager, you are not probably going and doing the data analysis yourself, but you are responsible for the outcome. You are held accountable as a manager if something goes wrong because of the people under you doing something wrong. In the technology space, IT services space, you don't go and code on a daily basis, but the final delivery responsibility is with the manager. So these are the two things that any manager is responsible for in the corporate world. Then the next question that we need to be asking is, hey, what do I need to do to get there? Of course, it is not just about going and doing your MBA so that you tell the world that, hey, I'm a master's in business administration and I'm going to be a manager soon. If not MBA, there are a lot of other routes to becoming a manager as well. Go ahead and do some PMP certifications, or you go ahead and enroll yourself in leadership courses, or even within your company, if there are any classroom courses on leadership, you should definitely pick them up. There is no one single route, but there is always one requirement, that you are showing your intent and your skill as a manager even before you become one. And how do you do that? It is going above and beyond the work that is assigned to you. In the space of consulting, again, if you are assigned to do a data analysis work, you are going and doing some specific Excel coaching to your teammates as well. In the space of technology, if you know a particular stack, you are helping others within your company go ahead and learn that stuff. So that could be trainings. The other thing could be participating in office related competitions like hackathons, or you building a specific capability within the organization. All these things display your interest in helping the company grow, and the leaders within the company will notice and potentially push you for that manager promotion. Now, this is not guaranteed, but this at least will expose you to new skills continuously. Now, why do people want to become a manager to start off with? One of the primary reasons is people don't like their current work, whether it is coding or whether it is data analysis. And the comment talks about the exact same thing. When some juniors coming fresh out of college are able to replace you by doing the same technology work, you are thinking about alternatives, probably taking more people responsibilities as well. That is one of the primary reasons, guys. The second reason is you are actually interested in people management. It is not about disliking the technology stuff, but you liking the people management stuff. And the third one is, if you are more interested in business development, that will naturally push you towards managerial roles. Finally, when is the right time for you to shift into managerial roles? Well, nothing is too early, neither it is too late. So people with 2 years experience or with 15-16 years experience, if not a manager yet, they can start thinking about this transition. But if I have to give a timeline, in the Indian context, well, people with 2 years experience on average do an MBA. So if you are currently graduating in 2023, you go ahead and complete your pre-MBA experience by 2025 and another 2 years within MBA, so that is 2027, and then the next 1 or 2 years you are doing that apprenticeship or some training for that leadership roles. So by 2029 you will be ready to become that manager. So 6 years in the Indian context. In the global context, such as the US or Europe, the pre-MBA experience is around 4 years, so the entire timelines get pushed by another 2 to 3 years. Now, I'm not saying that, hey, you cannot aspire to be manager before, you can, but this is typically what is expected in the corporate world. You cannot say that I just graduated from my college, I just have my BTech degree and I'll become a manager tomorrow. It doesn't work like that, at least in the big companies. In the small startup world, yes, if they recognize your managerial leadership abilities, they will push you into these roles very, very, very soon. Now, there is also another side to this entire equation. That is, hey, why should I do people management? Well, if I don't have a technical capabilities, will I not be replaced? People management can be done by artificial intelligence as well, right? Of course, it can be done by that, but people need people managers because they look for that motivation. They look for that personal touch. So artificial intelligence cannot completely rule out people managers. But at the same time, having a technology stack as your strength will only help you move forward a lot faster. Technology stack skill plus people management skill is one of the rarest things in the corporate world. Similarly, process management plus people management, ops plus people management, or within the consulting, any domain expertise plus people management. These are some of the highly desirable combination skill sets. Please do not ignore the domain skill because you are interested in people management. Hope this video helps. Do let me know if you have more questions in the comments and I'll try to pick them up in the upcoming videos. Thank you guys. See you again. Bye bye.